Hi, everyone. We're excited to introduce you to Femina, a wellness platform designed to help women sync with their biology, not against it. I'm Chelsea, and I'm joined by Jen, Shannon, and Anna. Together, we explored how personalized hormone aware technology can empower women to feel and perform better and live more in tune with their natural cycles. The wellness and fitness industry is rapidly expanding, but most innovations lack considerations of the unique biological needs of women. Research on fitness, recovery, and biohacking has historically been male dominated, leaving women without tailored solutions that align with their hormonal cycles and wellness needs. Our project explores how AI driven technology and wearable devices can empower women by tracking hormone levels and optimizing wellness routines, including fitness, meditation, nutrition, sleep, skincare, pain management, and fertility. Our goal is to develop a wellness product tailored to women to fill a market gap and meet consumer demand by utilizing AI insights and cycle based recommendations. As we explored this opportunity, we wanted to understand the depth of the gap between women's wellness needs and what's actually being offered in the market. What we found was staggering. Up to 80% of women experience hormonal imbalances. Yet, this remains one of the most underserved areas in wellness technology. Conditions like menopause, PCOS, and fertility challenges affect tens of millions of women, but they receive minimal attention in health innovation or funding. This disconnect has real consequences, not only for health outcomes, but for economic growth. The World Economic Forum estimates that closing this gender gap could unlock $1 trillion dollars to boost global GDP. Our primary research confirmed these gaps through direct conversations with real women. I'll pass it over to Jen to walk through what we learned in our interviews.
Thank you, Chelsea, for that wonderful introduction to Femina. I'm Jen, and I'm going to be talking about what we wanted to learn from our interviewees and what we heard from these women. So, first, we touched on their personal wellness routines. We wanted to understand how women were currently taking care of their health and wellness, whether they thought it was effective, and if that approach has changed over time. Then we went into the use of AI technology and wearables. We wanted to know if women were currently utilizing different devices, wearables, apps to track their health and wellness. We wanted to know whether that influenced their habits and what insights they were utilizing the most, and if there were any insights they didn't have access to and they wish they had. Next, we went into understanding hormonal wellness. We wanted to know if women were changing their routines with nutrition and different workout schedules according to the stages of their hormonal cycle, and if they were taking that into account. We wanted to know whether they were interested in more personalized cycle-based recommendations if they weren't already implementing that. Then we went into barriers and challenges in wellness adoption. We wanted to understand what the challenges were or obstacles in women achieving their health and wellness goals and aspirations, and how new wellness trends or advice makes them feel. We had the pleasure of interviewing 8 different women across all different age ranges, careers, backgrounds, and point of views when it came to wellness. We noticed a big generational divide between those in their 50s and 60s, as well as those in their 20s and 30s. So the interviewees in their 60s primarily focused on physical health and had an emphasis on daily walking, taking their vitamins. They viewed mental health as entirely separate from wellness. They had little interest in wearable technology and preferred more traditional methods of tracking their health. So, in contrast, those in their 20s and 30s had a more holistic view of wellness. They viewed mental and physical health as both equal parts of their wellness, and they preferred different forms of exercise like strength training, Pilates. They had a high understanding of managing their hormonal health, but they didn't really feel like they had the tools to support them. They used different apps for meditation, cycle tracking, nutrition, and health data monitoring, but these were all often separate. Across all of these women, a common theme emerged. Health and wellness are top of mind, but it's rather a reactive effort as opposed to proactive. So these women were more likely to adopt healthier habits once there was a major health concern or life event that led them to that point. The younger individuals have moved away from dieting towards and appearance, and more towards implementing smaller, healthy, long term habits. The barriers that were common among these women were time constraints, financial limitations, and the need for accountability that they didn't have. The major concerns were about privacy and safety, especially when using technology. Misinformation and the sheer volume of health advice on social media was a huge concern for these women. It's created confusion about what information to trust since there's so much out there. They express the need for a trusted source to help navigate their wellness journey. Ultimately, while wellness is a priority for all of these women, the approach varies based on their individual routines, their life stage, their external influences, and the ability to find trustworthy sources. Now I'm going to kick it off to Shannon, who's going to talk about our persona.
Thank you, Jen. Now I will introduce you to the persona that we created based on our secondary research, our one on one interviews, and our shared personal experiences and frustrations. Okay, let's go ahead and meet our persona, Sydney. Sydney is a 27-year-old marketing consultant. Despite her busy schedule, she prioritizes living a healthy, balanced lifestyle and views wellness as an ongoing journey rather than a fixed goal. Sydney works out 2 to 3 times a week with a love for yoga and Pilates, and she takes multivitamins and probiotics daily. As a part of a generation that is shifting away from appearance based wellness goals, she focuses on building sustainable, meaningful habits that support both her mental and physical well being. Wellness for Sydney is about feeling grounded and energized. She values tools and routines that are holistic, data driven, and easy to integrate into her mobile lifestyle. Sydney, like so many other women, wants to maintain a balanced wellness lifestyle despite her demanding schedule. She is highly motivated to build sustainable health habits and seeks clear science backed guidance with personalized, credible support that feels empowering, not exhausting, generic, or impersonal. Major problems that we have found are that women find themselves prioritizing health when something goes wrong with the lack of consistent proactive wellness routine. They are overwhelmed by conflicting or not credible health advice, making it hard to know what to trust or where to start. By using multiple apps on different platforms, it makes it expensive and exhausting to keep track of health and wellness information. This brings us to identifying our problem statement. Busy, wellness conscious women like Sydney struggle to consistently manage their health and hormonal cycles due to fragmented tools, lack of personalization, and overwhelming or conflicting wellness advice. Despite using multiple apps and devices, they often feel unsupported, misinformed, or disconnected from their body's natural rhythms. There is a critical need for a comprehensive, science backed, and intuitive solution that simplifies wellness tracking, provides personal insights, and supports them through all phases of their cycle without sacrificing privacy or requiring complex maintenance. Why is it worth solving for our target customers? There is an increasing interest in mental health, stress management, and cycle based wellness, indicating a shift in cultural mindset. Whether it's a coach, a group, or a supportive app experience, people want to feel like they're not alone. Social wellness or community driven tools, including gamification, could be highly motivating. Today's solutions are fragmented, requiring multiple apps and manual tracking that doesn't adapt to hormonal fluctuations or real time needs. Over 75% of women say current wellness apps don't meet their needs. The core insight that sparked Femina is women crave personalized, trustworthy guidance, not just data or generic advice. The need isn't for more apps, but for integration and empathy in one intuitive solution. That's where the Femina wellness ecosystem comes in. I will turn it over to Anna to tell you more about it.
Hi everyone, my name is Anna, and I would like to say thank you to my team, Shannon, Jen, and Chelsea, for all the great work. Now, I'll show you our solution and how it's changed based on the feedback. So, welcome to Femina. Femina is a wellness tool that helps women track their hormones, stress, sleep, and more. This is a Femina patch, comfortable, intelligent, non-invasive. At first, we were planned to use an implant. But after talking to women, we learned that many didn't feel safe or comfortable with that idea. So we changed direction and created the gentle patch instead. We also added features like a doctor chat, privacy mode, and SOS library. This is Sydney, one of our users. Every morning she uses her Femina patch. It tracks her hormones, stress level, sleep, and more right away. The Femina patch is connected to your mobile app on your phone. It shows everything in one place: hormones, glucose, stress, sleep, all on one simple screen. The dashboard is easy to read, so you don't feel overwhelmed by numbers. Also remember, you have access to Mina, your personal assistant. She is there for a reason. This is Mina, our smart and caring AI assistant. She doesn't just show you data, she talks to you with a care. Mina can tell when you feel stressed or confused, and she offers help in a calm, kind way. Like in this example, she explains high estrogen during menopause and reminds you you are not alone. Now, let's take a quick look at the Femina in action. In this short video, you will see how Femina patch and Femina app working together.
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself? Younger, more beautiful, more perfect.
Stop, wait. Wrong story. But we do have something revolutionary.
Meet Femina, a personalized wellness ecosystem designed to work in sync with you. A lightweight, skin-friendly wearable, data from the patch connects seamlessly to the Femina app, where your personalized dashboard shows daily insights, cycle stage mood patterns, energy levels, and micro suggestions tailored to your body's rhythms. Let's be honest, wellness can be overwhelming. Tracking ovulation with one app, hormones with another, a smartwatch for sleep, and a breathalyzer to tell you what to eat. It's exhausting. That's why we created it.
Femina isn't just an app, it's a complete ecosystem where technology meets science. Simply order your Femina patch, download the app, and meet your personal AI assistant Mina, who gently guides you through your health metrics without overwhelm.
What about my cycle?
Yes, it's tracked that.
How about my sugar level?
Absolutely.
Okay. But can it track my hormones?
Yes, and this is where all the magic begins.
You don't have to juggle 5 apps anymore. Femina is everything in one place, and best of all, it grows with you. At the heart of the app is Mina, your AI wellness assistant. She doesn't just respond, she learns. Mina recognizes your trends, anticipates your needs, and gently offers guidance like,
Time for a walk. Let's hydrate. Or take a breath. Your cortisol is peaking.
Mina, I am not feeling well. What's happening?
Your period is about to start. You may feel bloated, more emotional, and crave comfort food. It's completely normal. Let's take it easy today.
Hey Mina, do you want to know what people think about Femina ecosystem?
Yes, that will be interesting.
As an integrative health coach, having access to real-time hormone and other biomarkers like what is offered in the Femina wellness ecosystem would be such a game changer for supporting clients with what's going on in their bodies in real time.
Thank you very much.
Femina looks amazing. Having one app to track and everything. It's really game changer.
Thank you very much.
Femina gives me more than just insights. It brings me clarity. One simple app to truly understand my body and feel empowered to take control of my health.
A wellness experience built for women, not adapted to them.
We started with a simple but powerful question. What's getting in the way of women actually feeling supported by wellness tools? And the answer was clear. Too many disconnected apps, too little personalization, and no clear sense of what to do or when. Femina directly addresses that frustration. It brings together cycle syncing, sleep, stress, fitness, and nutrition all in one ecosystem designed to work together, not in silos. But we didn't stop at assumptions. We listened. Voices like Sydney's, a wellness savvy user who still felt lost in a sea of features, helped us realize the emotional gap. Women weren't just asking for another tracker. They wanted something intuitive, something that knew what they needed before they did. Femina was shaped by these insights. This is where Femina gets exciting. Our AI assistant, Mina, doesn't just respond, she learns. Femina adapts to your rhythms, mood, and needs, suggesting micro actions that help you stay on track without having to overthink. From a calming nudge to skip a coffee or a reminder to breathe, Femina takes on the mental load so you can focus on feeling good. Femina isn't just another app, it defines a new category. It sits at the intersection of high tech and human centered care, unlike anything on the market. Where Apple Health tracks and Clue reminds, Femina anticipates, aligns, and evolves. This isn't just smart wellness, it's personalized, predictive, and purpose built for women.